You think high scores win you a game? Think again. This is Skyjo, a 2 to 8 player game. Let's get straight to it. Skyjo is designed by Alexander Bernhardt and published by Magiano.
To win the game, you need to score the least points when one player crosses 100 points.
Let's take a look at its components. The game consists of 150 cards ranging from -2 to 12 with 5 copies of -2, 15 copies of 0 and 10 copies of all the other cards. Along with that, you also get a scorebook to tally all your scores. That's it. That's all the components of the game. To begin game setup, start by dealing 12 face down cards to each player. Today we are going to set up a 2-player game, but don't worry, the setup for any additional player is exactly the same. Ensure that no one looks at their own cards while the game is being set. Once all the cards are dealt, each player takes their own cards and arranges them in a matrix as shown. The matrix should have 4 columns with 3 cards each. Now take the leftover cards and put them in a draw deck in the center and reveal the top card in the middle. This is the discard pile. Now all players choose 2 cards at random and reveal them. The one with the highest total goes first. In this case, the player on the left has a total of 24 and the player on the right has a total of 12. So the player on the left goes first. And that's it. That's your setup for the game. You can choose to play your turn in one of 3 ways. First, you can pick up the top card from the discard pile and replace a face up or face down card from your matrix. In this case, I pick up the 4 and replace my 12. And then the 12 goes into the discard pile.
In case you choose to replace a face down card, pick and reveal a face down card, put the 4 in its position and discard the revealed card.
Second, I can choose to reveal the top card from the deck. And similar to before, I can replace a face up or face down card. The card then goes into the discard pile. Third, when I reveal the top card of the deck and decide that I do not want to keep this card, I can choose to discard it and pick any one of my face down cards and reveal them. And that's your turn. If a player is able to make 3 same cards in any of their columns, then they have to discard the complete column. This is a good strategy to minimize your score and you are left with only the remaining column. Beware, this is also true in case you have 3 same negative points in the same column. You're forced to discard all the cards and put them on the top of the discard pile. Once a player has no face down card remainings, that marks the end of the round. From there, all other players get one final turn, after which they have to reveal all of their face down cards and move to final scoring. In a scenario where a player is able to complete a column after revealing their final card, they still have to discard that column and that does not count towards the final scoring. From here, add the value of all of your remaining cards, that is a score for the round. Remember, the player who finished the round is supposed to have the minimum score. If that is not the case, as a penalty, the points for that player is double for that round. After that, note all those points into the scorebook. Now you can collect all the cards and shuffle them well. You are now ready to begin the next round. Follow the same steps as before. The only change is from round 2 onwards. The player who finished the previous round gets to start the game. That said, every player still has to reveal 2 of their cards before starting the game. You continue playing new rounds till one player crosses 100 points. The player with the minimum score wins the game. That's it. That's how you play Skyjo. I'm Purnang Jain. See you next time.